Yo, what's up, everybody? All right, so before I take off to the gym, it's gray, it's raining out, a lot of mist, fog over the golf course. Golf course looks like a cemetery right now. I'm sitting in my car just trying to warm up before I get out of here. I want to say that finally my ideals are aligned 100% with Lou. Lou's one of the very few, of course myself, that are out there not clickbaiting you guys. I think you should unsub to all these fucktards out there that are just clickbaiting you into this MOAS bullshit from a year ago. The variables have changed, the payday has changed, the MOAS has changed, the market has changed, everything has freaking changed from where we were a year ago. Therefore, you need to expect a different payout. Listen to the person that's trying to steer you in the right freaking direction right now. Last year, I tried to tell you guys it wasn't going to MOAS, so what do we need to do? We need to start day trading this thing because I want you guys to make money. Day trading is going to have no effect on the stupid play. It had no effect on the play. The play tidal waved in the direction it was going in, no matter if you were day trading or not. So we got to the end of the year. I continued to day trade it. I actually stopped towards the end of the year because there was no momentum on the play and I couldn't trade it. I wasn't making no money. All right. But now I'm seeing a whole new light. I'm seeing the market is crashing. The Fed just released a horrible report. We're going to continue to move down on this play. So that means we're going to squeeze off of a low number, not a high number. We're not squeezing off momentum, guys. We're not squeezing off, that 400 million. Holy shit. You guys remember that back in June, 400 or 500 million? Come on, man. Those were exciting freaking times. But now we could be squeezing off teens. We could be squeezing off $10, $11, $15, $16. Now that's going to be a controlled squeeze, and Lou is 100% right. A lot of the synthetics are just going to vanish. They're gone. Say good riddance. Guys, I just want you to know back in 2008, let's use Enron for an example. It took over a decade to unravel all the fuckery that was going on with that company. It took over a decade, guys. Not just Enron, a couple other companies that were actually entangled in synthetics and illegal trading and all that. Over 10 years. So do you think you're going to get paid in a matter of just a couple days and this whole thing is going to get unraveled and you're just going to get all that synthetic money in just a few days when this thing squeezes? When it's taken decades to unravel all these larger companies that were in similar situations? No, Lou is 100% accurate. You know what's going to happen? They're just going to go away. They're just going to vanish. Now I'm going to give you some legit freaking numbers. Where we're at today, 1 billion synthetics covered will not even equal $100 on the books. The only reason it will go to $300 and $350 in my mind is because of FOMO. So let's say they cover 2 billion synthetics. You guys got to realize the float is actually only 400 million, not 500 million. 100 million of those shares are on loan. They're not even purchased. So if you have a ticker that's worth $22 at 400 million shares, double that, it's now worth $44. That's 800 million shares. 44 lousy freaking dollars. Let's take it up to $75. Now you're over 1 billion synthetics that are being covered, okay? But you got to take into consideration the FOMO. So it's going to be a very controlled squeeze because you're not going to get what you deserve. You're going to get what they want to freaking give you. And that's why I'm trying to alert y'all. If this squeezes now in these lower numbers, it's going to be a very controlled bullshit squeeze. It's going to go to like 250 to 350, then it's going to crush all the way back down. It's going to sell off. And they want it to go into these higher numbers so that it creates FOMO. They want the freaking FOMO, y'all, because they're going to re-short positions. Short interest will never go to zero. It will always be 6, 7, 8% because they're going to create new short positions to short you guys back down to those lower numbers so they cover more synthetics, shoots back up. It's going to take 2 weeks for this play, and then it's going to be over. It's going to be a constant 250, 350, back to 50, 250, 350, maybe 400, back all the way down to 30. It'll sell off to. Then it's going to go back to 300, 350. You have to be ready to read some charts and just understand technical analysis for 2 weeks because you're going to know, you need to know where the money is. You need to be in the money, not out of the money, which means you need to know when to buy back in, when to sell, when to buy back in, when to sell. When is the momentum dying? When is the squeeze at the very top? What's the peak? And then when do you buy back in? You're going to have to know all this shit. That's why I'm trying to tell you, and I'm giving you legit information here. So is Lou. Only look for 3 to 350 if it's squeezing off a low freaking number and it's controlled. Guys, it's different if it's being margin called. If we're margin called in the $150, $160 territory, sky is the limit. It's game over. Now you're talking set price, which means it could go to $2,000, $5,000, $6,000. Guys, we're not there. We were there a year ago. Those days are freaking over, and it's not going to happen. All right, so if there's anybody out there telling you right now what they were telling you a year ago, you better unsub from that bullshit, because they're fucktards fuckery steering you in the wrong damn direction. The only person right now that I see telling it straight is freaking Lou versus Wall Street. He's the only one giving it to you freaking straight, and I finally agree with him. Thank you for somebody being honest on this freaking play, and that's what's up. Do not hate the messenger, hate the freaking game. You're in the dirtiest freaking play of the century, y'all. AMC, GME are the dirtiest plays of the century. They not only have to cover all the synthetics of AMC, they got to cover all the synthetics of GME. You really think you're getting all that freaking money? Nah, vaporized, gone, like it never freaking happened. That's where it's at right now. I hate it, but that's where it's at. If you play it right, you will get a $1,500 squeeze out of this, because you're going to buy and sell, buy and sell, buy and sell. You will get a $1,500 squeeze. That is game-changing and life-changing money. You got to play it right. Be prepared for that. Okay, if I'm wrong, I will come on here and I will apologize and I will admit that I was freaking wrong. But I highly doubt I'm wrong on this. I was right last year. Y'all gave me shit for it. And I truly believe I am right on this play. I am right on the freaking money with this play as of right now. If it changes, I will adapt with it. But as of right now, all the variables are leading up to this thing squeezing off of low money, very controlled. You're going to get what they want to give you. Y'all have an awesome freaking day. Digest that. Doge Warrior out. Shaboom. Peace.